Ladies and gents, it's got a solid signal here, 58 on the Manticore. It's as crisp as you're going to get I'm going to say a coin. I'll come back to you once I've dug it out. It's not a coin, ladies and gents, it's a bit of bronze, I think. Just here, I think it's a bronze ring of some kind. Hopefully a brooch, but let's have a look. So, put it down a minute. Zoom you out. Yes, boy. That is a nice little bronze buckle. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Don't know how old it is yet. It's quite old though, I think. Sort of dished, but that's quite nice. That was a 59, did I say, on the Manticore? 59, solid signal, never missing that. Let's carry on. Welcome, ladies and gents. You're about to watch a short video by Detecting with Dale. I am Dale, and if you enjoy the video, please hit that subscribe button, but also hit that notification button so you know when I launch a new video. I hope you enjoy, and here we go. Let's get straight into it. Right, ladies and gents, second time out with the Manticore. I've put a custom set of ID 2D, what do they call it, for the ferrous, basically, the non-ferrous and the ferrous. So it looks a bit like this. It's a custom sort of thing I found and got recommended to. So you can see that there's custom ferrous bars all the way down the bottom, and then again at the top, which brings me onto this signal. So I've got a signal here. Let's just have a look. Banging signal. Right on the line. 36, right on the line. So I'm going to dig that and come back to you. So that was a sort of like a Roman coin sort of thickness and shape, but it's got a hole through the middle of it. So whatever it's been used for, I'm not sure, but like I say, that came up as a good 36, good signal right on the line. So it's got to be sort of non-ferrous, probably bronze, isn't it? So I'm on Roman grounds here, Saxon grounds, so it could be anything. Carry on. Right then, gents, this next signal is high pitch. It's a bit scratchy, but it is on the line just about. So maybe a bit deeper, it's sort of giving me a scattered signal on the line. So it's saying it's non-ferrous. I just hope it's not a nail. Come back to you on this one. That signal, some kind of pin. Tiny little thing. Give me a screeching signal though, so it looks like some kind of pin, maybe a hairpin or something. What do you think? Not sure. That's what it was. Let's crack on. So this musket ball, ladies and gents, on the Manticore, it came up as a 39, really good signal, but the tracing wasn't a solid round dot. It was sort of like more of a bit more elongated, if you like, but yeah, good signal, good reading. So I dug it and that was it. Let's carry on. It's an interesting signal here, ladies and gents. Really high. Right on the line, but smudged all the way along it. So what that could be, I don't know, but you'll find out in a minute. Yeah, nice big flat bit of lead that was. So no wonder it was coming with a banging signal and a little bit smudged on the 2D screen, but makes sense now. Let's carry on. Right, ladies and gents, just had a signal 49, plumb, bang centre of the line. Thought it was a coin, and just so you know, anything around a 49, plumb on the line, excellent signal. Might be a moob tube. Just thought I'd show you. Right, I've got a signal here, low tone, in iron. But the good target there, solid target, is dragging the reading down into the non-ferrous zone. So you can see there, iron, iron, iron. Decent target there. Looks like it's dragging it down towards the line, you see. That wasn't there. That would just be in the ferrous zone, grunting at me, so come back to you on this one. Ladies and gents, I can only bring you what I find, and that last target was a bit of iron. There was nothing else there, so I don't know why it's giving me a decent mid-tone or low tone pulling towards the line, but it must have some kind of non-ferrous properties in there. But when I wave it over the coil now, it's just grunting, so make of it what you will. Probably going to be wrong again, but another signal here. I think it might be lead. Sort of a medium deep tone, like a little smudgy circle on the line. Let's see if I'm right. Wrong again. Some scrap aluminium. Eventually I won't be showing you all this, ladies and gents, in my videos, but because we're learning together, hopefully you're gaining some kind of knowledge from the signals and the IDs and the tones with me. But yeah, eventually I'll just be like my Equinox videos, where I'll just be bringing you the finds and the odd bit of footage showing you the screen. But there you go. I think I've got a double target here, ladies and gents, a good and a bad. You can hear the iron, hear the high pitched squeaker. Just get the screen. It's all over the place, but it's sort of in the non-ferrous section. Let's dig it. Sorry guys and girls, it's a bit of flat iron. Not the best promotion really for the machine, but that's what it was. Ladies and gents, just got chased out of a field by the cow, so I'm in another field now. It's got a really deep low tone. It's the way I got the tone set up as well, by the way. I can't go through all that, it's quite complicated to set up yesterday, but I copied someone else's, and it came up as a 4950 on the line, but it was a little bit smudged, but it's quite solid. And turns out to be a Roman bronze coin. So that's nice. Solid signal, but just a deep tone. Depends how you got your tone set up. So we're just going to have a look at this one now. Looks to be in good condition. Yeah, looks to be in good condition, that one. Probably 4th century, yeah, 4th century. Probably Constantine or someone like that. Just trying to make it the bust. There you go. So, good condition little bronze coin. Like I say, it came up as a 50. Deep tone. And it's good condition. So That looks like it might have been minted in Rome or somewhere like that. Doesn't look to be an English version, but I'm not an expert. Let's carry on. Ladies and gents, just dug this one. It's got mostly iron, but it has got some non-ferrous properties, and it looks very Roman. I'll show you what it's doing on the screen. Chuck on the floor. So, just turn my headphones off. Right, so give me all sorts of signals on that section laying on the side. Yeah, it's actually giving me a good signal out the ground. You can hear the iron in it. Depends which way it's lying, it's giving me different signals, but you can hear it's giving me good signals as well. So I don't know what that is. Any ideas? Because I doubt I'm even going to be able to find out in between editing the video, but it looks like, I don't know, is that a handle? It used to be a brooch. What do you think? Let me know, guys. Let's keep searching. Got a good signal here, ladies and gents. Just above the line, 52. So I'll dig that and come back to you. Might be lead, might be something better. Ladies and gents, it was a Zippo lighter. Don't know if it's got any silver in it or not, but it's broke. Ooh, dropped it. Yeah. See if I can clean it up. Something on that side, look. Something there. And then there's the bit at the top where the fluid came out or in or whatever. So yeah, a Zippo lighter. Let's carry on. Ladies and gents, I just had a really iffy signal, and I thought it was going to be rubbish, so it was just on the top of that bottom ferrous bar, that chunky it's right on the line of that ferrous bar. And then when I dug the plug, it's showing solid signal. Right on the non-ferrous line. So it wasn't in the ferrous, it was right on the line of the ferrous, and quite an iffy signal. So I'm not sure what it is. It might still not be that great, but see if I can get it out quickly. Well, it's in my hand. Take the gloves off. Zoom out. The camera works superb, isn't it? Right, so that's why. It's because it's a spherical shape. It was giving me a dodgy, well, iffy signal, not dodgy, iffy, right on the ferrous bar at the bottom where the flat iron would come in. And when I dug the hole, give me a solid strike because it's solid lead. Another signal, ladies and gents, might be lead. You can hear it. It's like a snake. Solid and on the line, so come back to you on that one. That was quite nice, ladies and gents. It was actually, I think it's Roman, so it's some kind of toggle, I think. Some kind of toggle, maybe. I mean, I haven't seen anything like that before. I mean, that looks like a bird on the bottom, doesn't it? But I think that's sort of like the the bit that connects this sort of button type thing, but it's not a button obviously. It's quite a nice little item actually. I mean, what do you think it is? I mean, I'm definitely saying Roman, but come up like a snake on the non-ferrous line, as you saw. So I don't think you need to worry about it too much, because you're not going to find many of these out in the fields. But if it teaches us anything, it's obviously to dig them, which you would anyway, to be honest. But yeah, wonder what that is. Let me know. Right guys, so the more I look at this, the more I think that's definitely a bird on top, like an eagle. So that obviously says to me it's definitely Roman, and it's sitting on this sort of ball shape, but then there's a hole at the bottom, so it's connected to something. So that definitely looks like a Roman eagle. It's brilliant, that is. Don't know what it is, but you can see what I mean. Awesome. One for the flow, I think, to try and give me an idea. Let's crack on. Right, this signal, ladies and gents, it's all right. It's not too bad. It's solid. I'm not sure what's going on here, to be honest. I hit that solid bit there. That's the reading. So it is on the non-ferrous section, and it's right near the Roman eagle I just found. So bear with me and I'll dig it. Ladies and gents, that's what it was. Big lump of iron, but it's got a loop at the top. Really heavy. So I think there's more. No, there's more than iron there. Let me just run it over the coil. Oh, be quiet. You can't hear that, but it is giving me a good signal. So underneath all that rubbish seems to be a good heavy signal. I don't know if it's used as a weight or something, maybe. But anyway, who knows? Let's carry on. Ladies and gents, just at a low tone 14, smudged line on the non-ferrous line. Turned out to be, looks like a Union Jack or some kind of flat copper decorative piece. A little bit of gold gilding on there if you can see it in that light, but there is a little bit on there. So yeah, it came in at a 14, sort of lower tone, lower end of the non-ferrous line. So there you go. Ladies and gents, this is where nails get me. I've got a signal here with no indication on the 2D. Really high pitch though. Oh, there is an indication now. It's coming up as on the line right at the end. Gonna dig that, but this machine sometimes gives me signals like this and then nails. So let me come back to you on this. Not a nail, but still a bit of junk really. Some kind of washer. Never mind. Got quite a solid low tone here. 30 coming up. Right on the line. So it's not junk. I'm going to dig it. Come back to you. Lazy, that was just a little lead tag, like an oval shaped lead tag, bent over. I've unbent it a little bit just to clear out the mud, but it's just the signal deep tone, folded over lead, quite a solid signal because it's flat. Let's carry on. Another nice signal, I think this was a 47. Bit of a smudged circle on the line there, 45. See what it is. Might dig this with you actually. Excuse the chest mount. Just gonna try and pinpoint it. About there. What do you reckon? Lead? It's not a solid signal as such, it's like a droopy signal. Let's get the plug open. It's in the hole, I think. Let's get the pinpoint. It's right there. There it is. Here's a coin, I think. Therewith. Yeah, it's a Victoria halfpenny. So that was a good signal, really. I mean, it wasn't as solid as some signals, but it was fairly solid. 1860 some. 1861. Quality. Nice little pickup with the old Manticore there. Let's carry on. Wonder what this is, ladies and gents. It's a half decent signal. It's coming up on the non-ferrous line, but dragging down just above the flat irons type of ferrous section. It's all in the non-ferrous section though, so we'll have a look. All it was a moob tube, ladies and gents, so there you go. It's all a learning curve. Let's kick on. Ladies and gents, just got 62 on the Manticore. Solid hit. See, just under the non-ferrous line. So I'm going to dig that, show you what it is. Hopefully it'll be good. It's a coin, ladies and gents. I haven't touched it yet. Just so you see it there. So, just pick it up. So it is. Not sure there's much detail on there at the moment. It's an old Georgian coin, probably from the 1700s, I would have thought. George II. So yeah, that was a banger. Not missing them. Not going to be too much longer now. It's getting blooming hot out here. It's like, must be 30 degrees nearly. Whew. There you go. Weren't expecting this to be a coin, ladies and gents. It's an iffy signal. Well, it was an alright signal, but it was a bit iffy. Come up just above the bottom ferrous line. It turned out to be 1860 Queen Victoria farthing. So that was a bit of a surprise. I thought it was a hammered for a minute, but yeah, 1860. It's definitely a farthing, I think. So let's read it. Yeah, farthing. It says on the back. Nice one. Just did this, ladies and gents. Didn't come up on the 2D screen, so didn't bother showing you, but so like a little bronze finger turner, whatever you want to call it really. Yeah, but yeah, the signal was squeaking at me a little bit, so I thought I'd dig it and turn it to be that. So not the most exciting, but it's better than rubbish. Just had this little button, ladies and gents. Just came in at a very deep low tone signal, 20 on the Manticore. So I dug it, give a slightly elongated signal on the 2D screen, just on the line. But yeah, good enough to dig. I think cut halves will probably come in sounding like that. So it's a really deep low signal in these settings I'm on. Now heading back to the car. If I get anything else, I'll show you. How's it go? Ladies and gents, just got this at 13 inches, look. The pinpoint is 12 inches and it's deeper than that, so that was quite good. Just give me a little squeak, so I dug it. And there you go. Like I said, I'm on the way back to the car, so I'm not showing you the 2D screens now, but there's enough there to dig that one.